What do you want to see in the GoPro Hero 12? Let's have a look at some of the rumours. One thing I would love to see is if GoPro got rid of the legs, or instead of getting rid of the legs, they put a 1/4" screw on the bottom, so that you could mount this thing to a tripod a lot easier. Because I don't use it for action camera stuff really. I use it for vlogging because it's really small, it's really compact, and you can get some decent quality footage and decent audio when you're using the media mod. And I think that's a really good thing about the GoPro. But the legs at the bottom are so annoying. It's like just but yeah, when it comes to action cameras that have come out recently, look at the DJI Action 4, look at the DJI Action 3. They both have magnetic mounting systems, which is so much easier to mount your camera. It's so good. Even the Insta360 Go 3 has a magnetic mounting system, lots of different magnetic mounting systems, and it's just so much easier. This thing, you have to get it, you have to unscrew it, and then you're like, by the time you've done it, you're like, oh, can I be bothered moving it to another mount? Probably not. So it's like, oh, I'll just leave it on the same mount, I'll leave it on a tripod, whatever. If you're vlogging, maybe it doesn't matter so much, but if you're doing lots of different shots, say you're doing motocross, you've got it on your helmet, you know, so you've got it up here, and then you're like, oh, maybe I want to change it to my chest, and you've got to unscrew it, you've got to put it on here. Whereas with the DJI Action 4, you can just clip it on. It's just magnetic. So I would love if you could change that, and you could get rid of these legs, or do something to make these legs a bit easier, because it's so annoying. It's so annoying, and I wish the legs would just go away. So yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, it just had to happen. The second thing, I think a lot of people maybe think that they're gonna get rid of this, gonna get rid of the media mod, but why would they? It's an upsell, isn't it? They're probably not going to get rid of it, because in order to have some decent audio with the GoPro, then you know you need to buy these two things. And if you buy it with the Creator Combo, then you get it cheaper. But if you don't, and then you realise you need to buy it later, you know, it's about $100, and it's like, well, it's an upsell for GoPro. I don't think GoPro are going to put a 3.5mm jack onto this, simply because if they did, then how are they going to protect it when you're using it for things like underwater, or if it gets wet, everything like that? I'm not sure how that would work. Maybe they can improve the quality of the audio, that would be good, but I can't see them putting a external mic jack on it, because the purpose of the GoPro is an action camera, and a lot of people use it as an action camera, but at the same time a lot of people use it for vlogging. There is a rumour going around that the GoPro is going to have a bigger sensor, a 1-inch sensor, which would mean that in lower light situations you will be able to record better footage, but at the minute it's got a 1/1.9 inch sensor, and I don't think that is going to change. I think it's just going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same sensor that they have already. There's a rumour going around that you're going to be able to shoot in 8K. I really don't think that's true. I think that you're going to be stuck with 5.3K, and the max at that is going to be 60 FPS. Can you imagine shooting in 8K and trying to edit that? You'd need a really fast and really quick laptop. And it's definitely not going to work with the GoPro Quick app. The Quick app struggles to do 5.3K, so it's going to have no chance doing 8K, is it, at all? It's going to have no chance at all doing 8K. So I can't see that happening. I think you're going to remain at 5.3K. There is another rumour going around that the battery life is going to be better. It's going to be around 2.5 hours, and that would be great. I mean, the normal GoPro batteries aren't very good. The GoPro Enduro batteries are a lot better and provide you with a bit more room for manoeuvre. But 2.5 hours would be pretty good. Maybe it's going to be a GoPro Enduro battery Mark II. We'll see in the next couple of weeks when that comes out. But that would be really interesting. So there's a rumour going around there's going to be an edge-to-edge display on the GoPro, which would give you more room to view recordings, view what you're doing, look at your frame a bit more. I think it'll be cool, but I don't think it's that big of an upgrade, really, is it? It's not changing the sensor, it's just making a bigger screen. At the minute, you've got this kind of writing in the bottom bit which says GoPro. They could probably take that out. It's not really a big upgrade, is it? Just a bigger screen. When it comes to form factor, the form factor of the GoPro is going to be exactly the same. There's a rumour going around that it's going to have spots all over it. I'm not really sure why they would do that. Maybe just to give it a little bit of an upgrade, or I'm not really sure if that gives it any benefit or anything, but let's see what happens. Maybe it's just there to, I don't know, provide a bit of decoration. Maybe it doesn't make much sense to put spots over it. Maybe they just want to change things up. One of the other rumours going around is that we're going to have Hypersmooth 6.0, which is going to improve Hypersmooth even more, which is great. Overall, is much going to change? Probably not significantly enough for me to get the GoPro Hero 12. I want to see some kind of overarching changes for me to purchase the Hero 12. I'm not going to get sent a copy of the Hero 12 because I don't have enough subscribers. One thing to mention is that when the Hero 12 comes out, the Hero 11 is going to be cheaper, so you can probably get your hands on a Hero 11 for a bit cheaper than you would the Hero 12. I hope you've enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.